Hello and welcome to Programming the Lazy Way, a sequence of short videos for beginning and not-so-beginning programmers. I'm Will Briggs, creator of C++ for Lazy Programmers, where you can find more stuff like this. Today I want to cover enumeration types and what's happened to them recently in the standard. Suppose you need a set of symbols. Maybe you're playing cards and you need the suits. Well, here's one way to do it. It's kind of tedious, and it'll be way worse if we try to list months or U.S. states or some other long list. Is there a quicker way? Well, there is. This is an enumeration type. It's used so you can quickly and easily declare these symbols. They're essentially integers, but we don't usually think of them that way. Essentially, they're just symbols that you find useful. But if you want to give one of the symbols a corresponding value, you can. Maybe you'd like to have card ranks as well. An ace should be a 1. Since Jack comes after 10, we can make it 11. If we don't specify, it'll keep going in sequence. Queen will be 12, and King will be 13. Here's another enumeration type. Maybe we'll be playing with that leprechaun from the Lucky Charms cereal. If so, we might want to go after his Lucky Charms. But the compiler is going to be confused. I've got two things called hearts. And if we try to use this symbol here, it's not going to know which one we mean. In 2011, in the C++ 11 standard, we got a new version of enum for which that isn't a problem. It's called enum class. It's more secure in two ways. You have to specify which enumeration type you're using for any value. You can't say hearts. You have to say suit hearts or Lucky Charms hearts. And the other is that you can't just set an int equal to one of those values without casting. Now this can lead to code that is longer and harder to read. You have to specify things, you have to cast, and it gets a bit longer. C++ 20 gave us a fix for part of this. At the time I'm making this video, G++ doesn't support it yet. Visual Studio gives you squiggly red lines, but it will compile it. It's using enum, and then you say which one you want. And then you can leave off, in this case, suit : It will understand that you mean suit's version of hearts or suit's version of spades. If you need to specify, and you want Lucky Charms version of hearts, then you can still do the thing with the : So this is useful for games like cards. It makes your code way easier to read, and it's way cooler than this mess of const expert declarations. So please leave your comments here or on my Facebook page, subscribe or like everything in sight, and stay lazy.